Shopping for a new Chevy? Chevyland stands apart from the competition. Explore over 12 acres and more than 260 vehicles with truckloads of savings, like $10,000 off select new 2026 Silverado 1500s, 1.9% financing on Blazer and Silverado, plus the Chevyland Advantage, 12 months complimentary maintenance. That's peace of mind, only at Chevyland. And that's why we're #1 in North Louisiana. Come see the difference for yourself at Chevyland, your Silverado headquarters.
Nine races completed and 9 different winners. Tonight, the regular season finale, round number 10 for the OP Super Speedway Premier Series of season 17 here at the 08 of Daytona. Will we have a 10th different winner in the regular season, or will a past winner break that streak here tonight? Welcome to MaxspeedTV tonight, sponsored by the Crosbys here at the 08 of Daytona. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, my brother Jeremy is up here, and my brother's favorite track. So,
yeah, okay.
Bob, regular season finale, and I know I'd already went over it, but, you know, in 9 races and yet to have a repeat winner, that just goes to show the caliber of driving these guys on Monday nights has been.
Yeah, it's been a season. My mind's gone blank. Interesting season, I guess you could say. I haven't helped broadcast all of them, but yeah, 9 different winners every race. Well, I guess you could say every race, but
yeah,
yeah, it's pretty interesting, sure. And no, this is not my favorite track, so hush.
Let's say that that's from Martinsville.
Oh my God, man.
It should be a good race, and I'll go through our past winners. Hunter Reynolds, round 1. Mark Person, round 2. Gabe Butler, round 3. Sean Stevens, round 4. Christopher McCullough, round number 6. Wait a minute, totally skipped one. Hunter, round 1. Mark, round 2. Gabe, round 3. Sean, round 4. Adam Kilday, round 5. There we go. Can't forget about Adam. Christopher McCullough, round 6. James Mayer, round 7. Round 8 was Zachary Workman and Rick Seabrand's last week in round number 9. Like I said, round 10 tonight. These drivers that I just mentioned, of course, going, kind of for a repeat, so to speak, I guess you could say, get that second win of the season. And Rick Seabrand's, of course, going for that back-to-back wins to finish out the regular season. So I wouldn't say a lot's at stake, but there is some at stake here tonight. Before I get that pre-race analytics pulled up here, we're going to jump into the point standings here tonight, because I do think, and I was talking to Workman here earlier, and we kind of come to the conclusion that the top 6, top 7 drivers, somewhere around in there, mathematically, with the start and a good finish, pretty much locked in, good to go. So that doesn't mean they can't fall in the standings. They definitely can fall. But getting into the top 16, they're probably already good to go. Christopher McCullough, of course, coming into tonight up 2 spots in the top spot at 284. Anthony English down a spot into second at 277. He is 7 behind Christopher. Rick Seabrand's, like I said, up 3 spots, going for that back-to-back wins and try to be the only two winner here in the OP Premier. He is up 3, 274, 3 behind Anthony. Zachary Workman down 2 into 4th at 267, 7 behind Rick. James Mayer down a spot into 5th at 256, 11 behind Zachary. Mark Mann up a spot and 2-6, that's 233, 23 behind James. Jeff Crosby Jr. up a spot into 7th. I think that right there is pretty much mathematically into it. He's at 227, 6 behind Mark. Dave Hunt, he is right there. Now, remember, top 16 make it in. So, Dave Hunt in 8th, up 3 spots at 203, 24 behind Junior. Christopher Jordan up 3 into 9th at 202, 1 behind Dave. Mark Person down a spot into 10th at 199, 3 behind Christopher. Scott Warren up 2 into 11th at 184, 15 behind Mark. Les Levy up 3 into 12th at 181, 3 behind Scott. A.J. Walker, I know A.J.'s got his mom out in chat tonight. Nice to see and meet her. He is in 13th. Still, he's in the top 16. I think a pretty solid finish for AJ, and he'll be good to go into the top 16. He is, like I said, up a spot at 179, 2 behind Les. Hunter Reynolds, now Hunter is doing his thing outside of iRacing, so after tonight he will probably fall out of the top 16, but for all intents and purposes, coming into tonight, he is in 14th. Down 4 at 176, 3 behind AJ. Andy Brigante up 4 to 15th at 162, 14 behind Hunter. And Brett Wolf is in that 16th spot at 153, 9 behind Andy. So it's still relatively close in the point standings. Of course, anybody, 17th through 20th can definitely make it in with a solid performance out here tonight. Air temp of 67, a track temp of 78. 80 laps, remember our stage at the completion of lap 40 to 41 here tonight too. 200 miles, unlimited tires, 45% fuel, so we're looking at about 15 to 18 laps on a run here this evening. Tires could be a little bit more of a problem. This old surface will kind of wear down some tires a little more than the new surface will. So I don't think they're going to become a big problem, but definitely take into consideration that tires will wear down some here. But they have unlimited tires, so you really don't have to worry about that. Pit road, though, 60 mile an hour. You know, we know all about those speeding penalties. We've seen that here and there this week, this past week. So pit road could definitely become a problem as well. Gonna have to watch pit road for sure. I even finagled some cameras here so we can see the exit and entrance to pit road here too. So, and a 70 mile an hour pace speed here tonight as well, coming down to, of course, the final minute and a half here, folks. Not the biggest field we've seen, but I still think it's going to be a relatively I think it's going to be a relatively good race here. So we're going to step aside, play our national anthem here tonight. Qualifying will be underway or close to it when we come back.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, 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 brave.
All righty, folks, we're back qualified, just getting underway, and I stand corrected. I did not see it in chat until just now, and then my brother let me know, so it is AJ's dad in chat. Sorry about that, Arlen. Mom is asleep, so, all right. Well, we will make sure we get that corrected here this evening. All right, qual times. And it looks like Jeff Crosby Sr. in chat. Hey, Senior, how you feeling, buddy? How you doing out there? Hey, if this was live on national TV, I would totally feel embarrassed. I'm not too embarrassed about it. You know, it's on YouTube, so, you know. The surgery went well. That is good news. Good news. But it is live. Yes, Eric, it is live. So there is no editing it out at all. It definitely is live. Goes, yep, you stand corrected there, bub. Yep. Yep. Good to hear that the surgery went well. I know Steven has also just been through that as well. So I know y'all two are feeling pretty much the same amount of pain. You'll get back into it, Senior, and you'll be as strong as ever. You're going to come out here and kick some butt when you get back in the cockpit, man. I know it. All right, here we go. Time's rolling in now. And it looks like Nathan Warren out there in the top spot here. And not anymore. Jeff Crosby Jr. Okay, where's Anthony at?
He's on the track somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
there he
no,
is.
either.
Yeah, he
Yep,
is.
there he is.
There he is,
Yep,
yeah.
there he is.
All right, Les Levy going into second. Nathan Warren back to third. You got James Mayer, Harold Rothery, Anthony English, and Scott Warren out here. So we got both Warrens out here. And James going to the top.
0.07 of a second.
Yep. Looks like Scott went into third. Now we're just kind of waiting on Anthony now.
Yep.
He's going to cross the stripe here, and with this lap, that is going to be a 51-148. Not going to be enough. It's going to put him up. Well, I gave him 147, so yeah.
Cheated him out of a second.
Cheated him out of a 1/10 of a second, you know, 1/1000th of a second. So, yeah, back into fourth, but hey, it doesn't matter where you start. It is about where you finish. So, coming down to the final minute 20 left here, and right at the moment, I don't see anybody else out onto the track. Jesse Meyer, Eric Lurie, Christopher Jordan, Sean Stevens, Christopher McCullough, Rick Seabrands, Kinzer. That's Jason Kinzer. Andrew Schroeder, Mark Mann, they have not come out. It doesn't look like they will. What happens? I don't know about that, Everett. It's supposed to, but it don't always work out that way.
Bub, did Scott Warren blow a motor?
I don't know what he did. Knowing Scott, there's no telling. All right, final 30 seconds. Nobody else coming out. So James Mayer is going to grab the pole here tonight. So let's go ahead and get Jim Bob James up here tonight. Yes, I did call him Jim Bob James.
Bob James.
Oh, James, buddy, congratulations on the pole out here tonight. I think mathematically you're locked into the top 16, but I also know, you want to get the best finish you can. You want to finish it out right. So starting on the pole, good start. What's it going to take? Regular season finale out here tonight, buddy. Well, what's it going to take to survive?
It's 08. So I think track position is important here. So we'll hopefully keep it up front here, keep it clean. Obviously that's the other aspect to it.
Yes.
So I think those two factors, keeping it clean, keeping it up front, with the track position, I think will give us a good look at the end.
Okay. Yeah. That's, definitely, could, run into some problems early. Let's hope not. You know how these races go. They can either go really good or really bad. So, got to keep it clean. You got that one fast repair just in case. Hopefully you don't have to use it. We know how that can go too.
Yeah.
Use it up on lap 1 or, on lap 79, whatever the case may be. So you've been there and done that. So, awesome job.
It's 08, so the car's bouncing around, so hopefully that keeps people a little bit tame, but you never know. It's could be a calm race, it could be a hectic race. We'll see.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, buddy. Well, congratulations on the pole again tonight here, and we'll see what happens, buddy. Regular season finale fixing to get underway. Good luck to you.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, bud. All right, that's Jim Bob James. I give everybody nicknames. And his nickname is Bob. So,
Bob.
Yep. So, all righty, here we go. Getting on our starting grid here tonight. James Mayer grabbing the pole with a 51-092. Congratulations to James Mayer on the pole. Jeff Crosby Jr. going to start on the outside of him in second. Scott Warren in third. Anthony English fourth. Les Levy fifth. Nathan Warren in sixth. Zachary Workman seventh. Mike Fudge in eighth. A.J. Walker, 9th, and Dave Hunt rounding out the top 10. Harold Rothery at 11th, Andy Brigante 12th, Alex Giffen 13th of the qualifiers. So that's going to put Rick Seabrand starting 14th, Sean Stevens 15th, Mark Mann 16th, Christopher Jordan 17th, Christopher McCullough, Battle of the Christophers back here. He'll start 18th. Eric Lurie 19th, Jason Kinzer in 20th, Andrew Schroeder 21st, Jesse Meyer tire in 22nd. So 22 drivers out here tonight. It
Kinzer
looks,
is the only one that did not grid.
yep, it looks like, looks like Kinzer is the only one. You are correct. That did not grid. So we'll see if Kinzer starts from pit road here. One lap, build up on speed, and then, your out lap doesn't count in qualifying. So, Talladega, I know, is big on that too. You get that out lap because the start-finish line is at the exit of pit road. So you get that out lap, and it technically starts your timer, but it don't count. So Daytona's kind of no different.
That's the way it was at Dega too.
That's what I was saying, Dega.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dega. Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I didn't
Dega,
hear that
yeah.
part, so.
Daytona is your out lap. It doesn't count. You'll get up to speed, and it starts the timer when you cross the start-finish line off of your out lap when you make it all the way around the track. So, yeah. And Stephen Lane is hoping Kinzer starts because that's his pick. Well, we're about to find out. Here we go. Pace car is down. And into that start zone, there's the green. Boogity, 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 folks. And here we go. Regular season finale underway here tonight.
Yep. Kinzer did not start.
Kinzer did not start. No, he did not. Whoa, Raggy. Yeah, not sure what happened to Kinzer. All right, well, did I fail? Nope, okay, I didn't fail. I was checking to see if I had trading paints going, which I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot if I launched it or not, so I got it. So I had to check it real quick. All right, first lap, one lap down, and that lap is going to go to Scott Warren here tonight. So one lap down and 79 more to go. I know it sounds like a lot, but, when you know, if you could go green and you can get some of those green flag stops in, it's definitely going to go by quick. So 80 laps, may sound like a lot, but it really isn't. Of course,
We had a bunch of those last night.
yeah, man,
was
you get
awesome.
a lot of green flag pit stops. Yep, and it looks like Nathan Warren, looks like some single file, and you got the 16 back here. That is supposed to be the 915, but running a 16 paint from the late Greg Biffles. So, and it looks like Jason Kinzer did make it,
There he is.
but he is going to be now 2 laps down as they come screaming by him while he is on the apron. He's going to have to come up onto the track here, and looks like he made it up. But being 2 laps down early on, I mean, it's early, definitely could change. Could definitely get back on the lead lap, no doubt about it. But he's going to have some help with the yellows to do so.
Yeah, I imagine we'll have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
They are bumper to bumper, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like this lap is going to be led by Scott Warren as well. Jeff Crosby Jr. still hanging strong there on the top side, but that bottom line, we've seen the top and the bottom already come into play here. And looks like Les Levy now going to go to the top lane. Well, now that you say that, Eric, we may go all the way to the white flag, and then they may wreck. After the white flag, you know how it is. after the white, there are no more yellows. So, so Les Levy is going to grab that lap. So you do not get a bonus point for leading a lap, by the way. So leading a lap will not help you in the point standings per se. I just got to looking back at the previous races, and that is the case. So that top lane really formed up, single file. Scott Warren, Zachary Workman, Mike Fudge. I think AJ is in the mix here too. Yep, 43 is also on the bottom. Harold Rothery. 014, Jesse Meyer. And it looks like the 48 of Schroeder. Mark Mann, these guys are on the bottom. Probably trying to figure out which line they want to be in, but however, that top lane is really rolling here right now. Lap number 6 coming to lap number 7. Boy, Workman all over the tail of the 76. Andy Brigante is who we're kind of watching at the moment. He is top side here.
That's my pick.
What, Andy?
Yep.
Andy's your pick? I don't have a pick. I just... I'll start picking the underdogs going into the chase. I like it when a non-chase driver wins. Of course, if I had to pick somebody from the back here, I would like, Andy being one of them. Hunter's not here. I'd like to see AJ kind of pull one out, which it would still be a possibility. Could happen. Brett Wolf is not here, unfortunately. Scott Warren is in 11th. Right now, Scott is sitting in 5th. He is leading that bottom group. Mark Person, I don't even think Mark is here. Mark Mann is, but Mark Person isn't. Christopher Jordan hanging back here in 17th. He is 9th in the point standings. I know Christopher, he's due. Christopher and Schroeder is due at some point. My pick isn't 2 laps down, Eric. Eric out there picking on Steven already. Wow. Yeah, Jason kind of by himself right now. Boy, he needs some help. He definitely needs some help. All right, lap number 10 here. Well, if y'all haven't already hit that like button here tonight, do so. Hit that like button, share it, hit that notification bell. We appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Looks like we've got about 19 of you out there watching at the moment. A big shout out to you all. All right, now just Les Levy leading the way here. Crosby Jr. really not pressing any type of issues. He is just pushing the daylights out of Les. I think Crosby Jr., he's right there on the cusp. He's in 7th, so, I think a solid finish and he'll be good to go. Les Levy needs... I think a good finish for Les, and I think he'll be set. He come into tonight 12th. So a good solid finish for Les, and I think he'll be okay. I think if everybody in the top 16 right now that is here in the race, I think if they get just a solid finish, I think they'll be okay. But we have seen things happen As Scott Warren now taking over point, but Zachary Workman shoots to the outside, and oh no, it stacked up that outside, and yeah, Les Levy hit the wall. Jeff Crosby Jr. scraped the wall. I think Anthony might have even got a little bit of scrapage there as well. As we see Workman go into the front. Lap number 11. Remember, pit stops at about 15 to 18 laps. Once we them all dive, 3 wide back here. Scott Warren in the middle. And he is, he doesn't have any help.
I'd get out of that sandwich.
Yeah. He kind of can't run at the moment, though.
Nope.
That's the problem. Oh, yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, you're going to push it back up to the outside.
Yep, right in front of, who is that? 071. Yeah, 3 wide once again. Oh, Scott. He's not afraid to go 3 wide. Man, I think it's a little bit too early to do this. But in these cars, if you get the run, you have to take it. You have to. Over, under? I'm going under at the moment. 4 wide after the white flag. Oh, way over. Way over. Especially if they're, if things happen the way, it could happen. It definitely would be over. And oh, Scott.
Oh, man.
That Dave Hunt on the outside, Les on the bottom. AJ also on the bottom. Trying to get that top line moving. Scott still right there. Now with Les and Schroeder. Once we see these guys start diving it down to the bottom, we'll know more about pit stops. Woo, Schroeder getting a little bit squirrely there. Now it looks like Scott went directly to the bottom now, so. So we actually have 2 16s. Well, technically, Nathan Warren in the 16, and then of course Mike has a 16 on the car. So don't get them confused. One's in a Cheez-It, and then Nathan is in. I'm not sure what he's in. Looks like a Chili's. Yep, Chili's. Yep.
He's trying to find his baby back ribs.
That ain't Chili's, though.
Oh, is it not?
No.
How about this?
No. I don't think so. And a little bit more single file now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all of them to switch down low. And there they go.
All right. Okay, that is Chili's. You were right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of thought I was, but.
Yeah. I was thinking of Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, watching. It looks like Jesse Meyer on the outside here. I think that's Jesse. Is that Jesse? 014. Nope, that's Eric. That's Eric Laurie.
Oh, okay.
Eric Laurie,
071.
the 071, leading that outside group here. It looks like Eric kind of punched a small tree. He's got a bunch of front end damage here. Doesn't look like it's affected him too much, but yeah, it looks like he kind of hammered a small tree per se.
17 laps already.
Yeah, they're getting ready to pit.
Yep. I'll see a big group come down, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely so. It's like Dave Hunt right behind Andy Brigante here. We're going to watch them coming out of turn number 4 here momentarily. They're coming up on Jason Kinzer here as well. Going to put him another in. Here comes Workman. Yep.
5 or 6 coming down, maybe 7. Yeah, Kinzer's about to go 3 laps down.
Yep.
Yep, he just did.
All right, so Workman down pit road, Warren, that's Scott Warren down pit road, Les Levy, A.J. Walker, Alex Giffen, Mike Fudge, Jeff Crosby Jr., all down pit road here. I would expect these other drivers to come down this time as well, and being out here at about 18 laps, so...
Someone spun, and Jeff Crosby Jr. got a black flag or something.
Oh, no. Let me see. Looks like he was coming.
33.
Yeah, it looks like he was coming down pit road here. And I don't know what happened. Interesting. Yeah, he did have to back up. He might have got a speeding penalty. But Nathan Warren, Anthony English, Eric Laurie down pit road. The rest of the guys have been out here at about now 19 laps. So looks like they're going to be pressing the issue here. Probably, nope, not 15 to 120 laps.
Bub.
Yeah, 15 to 120 laps on a tank of fuel. Something's definitely
Here come
wrong.
the rest of them. Here come the rest of them. And let's see if they can get down there cleanly.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
No, the 4. Harold also going around. Yeah, that's Harold. Rick Seabrand. So I did catch this. What it looks like they said they something happened to Crosby Jr. at the start. He spun.
Yeah.
So right here, we're going to see drivers lock it up. And then Rick locked it up. Rothery was right there. And it looks like the 014 of Jesse had to lock it up here too. So hiccups on pit road. James Mayer with a black flag. Yep. Oh! So Crosby Jr. making a mistake on pit road, it looks like. And then we see Seabrands. James Mayer with a black flag. Harold Rothery nowhere to go. Ah!
Oh, man. That's going to separate everybody.
Yep. All right, lap number 20 here. Definitely going to put them close on to finish the stage here.
Yep.
We've got Andy Brigante, Mark Mann, and Christopher McCullough. 1, 2, 3. Nathan Warren and Sean Stevens, 4th and 5th. Here comes Scott Warren, Les Levy, Zachary Workman, Schroeder. Coming up on him as well. Jason Kinzer is even in the mix here too. Alex Giffen leading this other group back here. A.J. Walker, Eric Laurie, Anthony English, Dave Hunt, Christopher Jordan. Then, of course, Rick Seabrands, Harold Rothery, Mike Fudge, all right here together. Jesse Meyer kind of hanging out right here at the moment by himself and losing ground. James Mayer, of course, with the black flag. That's going to hurt. And Jeff.
Got one, too, that put him a lap down.
Yep, Jeff Crosby Jr. is a lap down, right up or right behind the 43 of AJ. And something happened to Mark Mann here. Uh-oh.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, he's out. He's gone. see if he lost package or something.
Christopher Jordan's doing a little bit of blinking. Mark Mann, I seen Kinzer blink out. Ooh. Well, it ain't me. I'm not having any issues, so
No.
it ain't me. Right, Everett? Well, I believe Ginger's okay. I know Shepard and Derek Donna and them, I know they race in real life, so that's probably what they're out
Okay.
doing. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do real life racing. So if they're not in chat or in the race, that's what they're probably doing. Or getting the car ready to race, one of the two. So Levy, Workman, Warren. Looks like Sean Stevens and I am seeing a lot of these drivers blink in and out. Not sure exactly what's going on with it.
Mark Man, upload packet loss.
Yeah, that's unlike Mark. That tells me there's something going on with the server. No, it's not. Not good at all.
Hopefully he
Yeah.
can get back in.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think her hours, I think she said something about that as well, Eric. Lap 25.
But you said the stage was 40-41.
Yeah, 40-41
Okay.
is the stage, and they can go about 19 to 20 laps roughly on a tank, so it's going to be close on fuel.
Yep.
Now, I think that's what some of these other drivers are doing back here, like Anthony English, Dave Hahn, AJ Walker. I think these guys may be trying to save a little bit to make it just in case it goes green. That way they don't have to come back down. But that doesn't mean they can make it. It's just that they're trying to make it. Because you can save all you want.
Yep.
Question is, did you save enough? Bubba Whittingham, how you doing, Bubba? Of course, I got my brother in chat in the booth, so you got two Bubbas.
Yeah, that's why I put Bubba W.
The man, the myth, the legend, Bubba Whittingham. Hanging out with the grandson. Need to get your grandson up in OP, Bubba. You got a racing rig. We need to get him to racing. Lap 27. Well, lap 28 now as it updates.
Yep.
Well, he's
Mark Man
two.
looks like he's coming back. So.
Oh, he's two. Okay, yeah, still got a little bit, but you know, yeah. Hey, start him early. By the time he hits 7, 8, 9, I mean, he'd be out here tearing everybody up.
I'm having cornhole drills.
Oh,
I want I want to play cornhole.
You got bags and you got boards, so been too
I hate
hot.
those boards. Yeah, I
Man,
hate those boards.
I know it's the temp up here, man, has been horrible. And yeah, here comes Mark now. Ooh, 6 laps down for Batman.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and a couple more drivers are a lap down now. James Mayer is a lap down as well. So, you know, it's going to be tough getting those laps back. And I hate that packet loss, man. It happens. It's happened to me before. Coming to lap number 30. We'll be down to about 11 laps left in the one and only stage. And, of course, halfway. So, big shout-out to the sponsors out here tonight, the Crosbys. Jeff Crosby, both senior, junior, and the Crosbys out there. I know they're in chat. One of them's racing, so big shout out to them for sponsoring the regular season finale out here tonight. So we're missing you on the track, senior, but I know the circumstances. Gonna be great, you know, getting you back out here racing. I know it's gonna be a little bit, but you know, you get back out here 100%, you're gonna tear everybody up. He's gonna pull my mind just went poof.
Yeah, I did that earlier.
Adam Kilday. He's going to pull an Adam. He's going to come out here and win instead of 3 races in a row. He's going to win the first 4. Ew. Hurting up into the hip. Ouch. That hurts. I mean, you said it hurts, so yeah.
Jesse Meyer just went a lap down.
Yes, he did. Yep, that's going to be another driver a lap down here. Now, stage caution will allow one driver to get that wave around. Of course, that would be Jesse. Well, James now, because he just got around Jesse. A lot of single file, not a whole lot at the moment going on. Of course, we already seen hiccups on pit road, so let's check on everybody else, see where everybody else is at the moment. And it looks like Jeff Crosby Jr. back here with Anthony English. Now, Anthony is on the lead lap, currently running in 9th. Dave Hunt right behind Anthony. You've got A.J. Walker, Christopher Jordan, and Eric Laurie is out here, currently running in 13th. And Alex Giffen leading this group back here with Rick Seabrands, Harold Rothery, and that is going to be Mike Fudge right there as well. And okay, I'm already talking about James. James is up here with this lead group, so, and as they go side by side, it could definitely get a little bit dicier up here. Just the muscle, yeah, the muscles, man, they get real tensed up. Go outside and do some jumping jacks. You'll be all right. Well, stay inside, though, just in case you fall. You can fall on the couch. Lap number 34. About 6 more laps, 7 more laps, something like that. I am watching, though, that front pack here, because that's where that side-by-side is. Everybody else is single file.
Yeah, that's what I'm on as well.
Oh, here we go.
The drivers down pit road.
Oh,
no, but we're going to have a wreck.
Yes, we are. Eddie Brigante, Yes, Levy! Oh, no! Well, this is going to change everything. Oh, man. All right, what happened here? I know they wrecked.
Yeah, that happened out of nowhere, basically. I didn't see that coming. I don't
Looks
know.
like... Oh, right there. It looks like the 76. Andy was coming down. The 76 was not clear. They were both still on the track. And the 76 is going to clip that right rear of the 13. That is going to just send Andy right in front of Les. Les nowhere to go. And both of them going to take a spin here. And the yellow.
He's got a meatball, too.
And the yellow is going to come out. Yep. Oh, no. How in the world did Andy get a meatball off that? He didn't even hit the wall.
Well, if you look at the end of whenever he hit the grass, his back white wheel bent. Yeah, wheel. His back right wheel bent outward. So I don't know if he broke an axle or something, but yeah. You'll have to.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, I see that now. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as he hit that grass, it just. Yep, right there. Oh, yep, that'll do it. Every single time. Oh, man.
His back white wheel. Say that 10 times.
Right.
No, that would be white.
Rondell out chat. CPU didn't fire up. Had a big storm. Surge protector, I think, may have been off. Uh-oh. Yep. That's not good. Not good at all. All right. Well, that is not going to be the stage. So... a lot of people has asked me the same thing, Steven, if I, was second guessing myself of having my heart surgery, and I was like, nope. Nope.
Because if you'd had another one, that wouldn't have been, I won't think about it.
Yeah, no, it's like, nope. I've not once second guessed myself about having it because I knew, I'd have to have it in 5 years anyway, so even
They told me, Mom and Dad at the time, that if you'd have went to sleep that night, you wouldn't have woke up.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was told the same thing. Yep.
Yeah,
I was in too much pain. There was no way I would have been able to go to sleep. Oh, no, Steven, I had a choice. I had a choice of taking stents. But the surgeon, the heart surgeon, he said I would have been back in 5 years anyway. They would have had to open me up anyway to do a bypass. So I just decided to go ahead and have it done right then and get it over with. But I have not once second guessed it. And Schroeder, what are you doing? You trying to take out Anthony here? But I know it's a little bit different. Well, poor choice of words. It's a lot different from a knee replacement. I get that. But still, nevertheless, I really haven't second guessed it. I knew that it needed to be done. So what in the world is Schroeder doing?
I don't know. Zachary Workman just got an EOL.
Probably having some technical problems. That means an EOL is black flag to the end of the longest line, so he'll just get sent to the back end then.
Jason Kentzer, he didn't come in.
Probably trying to get some of his laps back. I mean, I
got one back.
Kind of don't blame him,
He got one back, so did Mark Mann.
That marks down 5 laps now.
Yep. Somebody just hit the wall. I heard a crash.
I haven't heard anything.
Unless it came from outside.
All right, so it'll be lap 38 when we come to green. Of course, the next flag will probably end the stage here, so hopefully we can get to the stage caution and not a regular caution, because if we get a regular caution between now and stage end, then that will be it. So lap 38, so not quite to the end of it here. Anthony English is our lead car. Of course, they have to go on green at all times. There's the green and back underway. And that bottom lane just did not go. Andrew Schroeder forgot to turn on the jets. All right, Anthony got a good gap now. I wouldn't say good gap, but he did get a good jump, good start. As they go 3 wide back here. Oh, good Lord. Who is that on the outside? Far outside lane on the wall. Who is that? That was the 903 of Christopher McCullough.
Yep.
As they go neck and neck up front.
Oh, here we go.
And he's going sideways. Right now, not a yellow. But we are going to have a yellow. Rick Seabrand's caught up into this one again. Wasn't Rick and Andy caught up in that other one?
Yeah, they were caught down pit road over here.
So,
It sure was.
Let's see, Sean Steve, let's get on to the 13 here first. It looks like there was a huge checkup up here. Oh, there was. 62 went into the back end of the 014, and that caused a huge checkup. Andy Brigante right into the back end of the 62, the 903 right there, clipping that left rear this time of Andy, and that sent Andy right down into the 27. And I think Rick was just trying to dodge it and ended up losing control. And then Zachary Workman trying to dodge it. I think he might have gotten hit here. Oh, no, he did not get hit. He did not get hit at all. It looks like he woed down, and then it just snapped on him. He did clip the 33, but then the 33 is going to lose a little bit of control here. And then, unfortunately, we see the 4 and the 27, Sean Stevens, shoot in between the cones. I believe their black flags was cleared, but, yeah, right there is where it was. So, yeah, man. All right, well, stage winner Schroeder?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
I believe Schroeder got the stage, yep. All right, everybody coming down pit road here, so.
Oh, Kyle Warren out there causing slaughter.
Wow. Wow.
Eric got a black flag. Looks like he's speeding. Eric Clory, that is, not Eric W. Of course. I'd give Eric W. a black flag just for a Klondike bar.
Just for a Klondike bar?
Yeah.
Can neither confirm nor deny that. That's an oxymoron. I can't confirm it, but I can't deny it either. Which is it? So as long as he gets half of it, he says. Talking about that Klondike bar there, bub.
Yeah, he ain't getting jack.
All right. Well, halfway here tonight. Unfortunately, the stage had to end on a yellow. Now, it would have ended on a yellow regardless, but it ended with a caution yellow here tonight. We hate that. Jason Kinzer is still one lap down. It looks like Les Levy is on pit road still here. Has not used the fast repair yet. It looks like Eric Laurie has a black flag. Not sure from what, but he does have one. So Mark Mann will be now 4 laps down. So, I mean, see, you can't count him out.
Well, anything can happen.
Yep. Well, I've seen Anthony come back, 7, 8 laps
Oh,
down
yeah.
with
I
it. So,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I helped you broadcast that night.
Yep, so it has happened. It has happened, and it can happen. Steven.
Yeah.
Man. Bubba, make it happen. Well, I'm sure Bubba Winningham could make it happen. But he has the paint on. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I just came across a Facebook post from Weather on the Go. It says it's got a picture of the contiguous 98 states, 48 states.
98. When did we come up with 98 states?
Well, no, it says snow is not expected over the next 10 days. But thank you for that outlook.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
98 states.
Yeah.
I don't know what my brain was thinking.
No. Insider trading. Yep, Steven. I think there's something fishy going on. I think they need to be sent to the to some of the officials. Yeah, Everett. Definitely some shots fired on that one for sure. Well, all right, here we go. Coming to lap 43 here. Pace car making the dive. New, I would say safety to pit road, but man, pit road's been a dangerous spot here tonight. Green flag back out once again. Back underway here at the regular season finale, 08 of Daytona, the LP Super Speedway Premier Series, season 17. Man, it's been 17 seasons just in the Premier Series alone. I think Saturday's been like 19 seasons or something like that. Yeah, it's got a lot of seasons all across the board. Whoa. Boy, a couple of drivers almost went to the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
Schroeder being one of them. I think Dave the Hawk. Man, I got a little dicey, a little scary. Yeah, good thing. Yeah. Where, Stephen? Where?
Eric Laurie's coming down to serve his black flag.
Oh, Kyle's not an adult. I know, definitely didn't feel like adulting today, but I had to do adult, unfortunately.
You had to go to Fort Smith, though?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just had to get up an adult.
I got up an adult too. I went out and checked the mail. That was it.
That was it. Yep. All right. Well, Scott Warren going back to the bottom here. And Jesse Meyer is up front or up toward the front. He was up front, but wasn't able to lead any laps as of yet. Now, it definitely could happen. Harold Rothery Is that Rothery? Yeah, that's Rothery. Rothery got a lap under his belt now. Oh, Harold coming in to tonight. I don't think Harold is in the top 16. But I can definitely check and see where Mr. Harold Rothery is at. He is actually 22nd coming into tonight. This will be his, it looks like, 7th overall start, I do believe. So I think a good solid win. I think Harold will have to get the win to get in. As we go to, oh no, and Harold!
Oh Lord,
Scott,
here we go.
Oh, 4 wide. Wow. Well, 4-ish wide, 4, 3. Yep. And Harold is right in the middle of this.
That was crazy.
Jesse's onto the, yeah, I know. Jesse's onto the outside. And I think Harold's trying to get back up to the top, and he was able to do it, but boy, I don't think we have some happy drivers out there right now. I know I wouldn't be. Yeah, that was a good save. That was a really good save for sure. .360's on a skateboard, but the body says don't try. Yeah, I know that feeling. I get worn out playing cornhole on Wednesday nights, and man, and it's still, until my body is really been beat up for sure.
Yeah, when I get into that king seat, I'm tired. That's why I end up getting beat by teenagers.
Sounds about right. Well, I've been down there and I've been in that predicament before. Watching the outside here, everybody's still side by side though. We got some breakaway, but now watching Mike Fudge here on the bottom in the Cheez-Its car. That actually sounds good. Might have to give me some Cheez-Its.
Yeah, I've been wanting some too. I just keep forgetting.
Yeah. It's been over a year, and it's taken forever, it seems like. I need to do more walking, but, man, it's just been too hot. I don't know how our dad does it. He'll get out there in the hottest part of the day and walk, and it's like, really? You know, but, yeah, he does it. Might need a chains of Pats. Pats. Eric. Yeah, don't repeat what you think you heard, because I probably didn't say that. I think the drugs are starting to kick in, Steven. Well, Harold Rothery back up front. Dave Hunt right behind him now, and got some movement going on back here. I believe, Jesse Meyer went back down to the bottom. Zachary Workman going to squeeze back up in the middle of Scott Warren and Jeff Crosby Jr. Coming to lap number 50. 31 more laps here.
They're coming up on your age, bub.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Not quite. I still got about another 10 years.
Yeah. You got the big point coming up in December.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
Hey, it was rough on me when I turned 40. Of course, I didn't cry. I cried when I turned 30.
No. Steven, you need to go to bed.
That was Kyle. Oh, there he. Oh, Steve. Okay.
Yeah.
I just got his message on Facebook.
Yeah. No, he needs to go to bed, because I definitely did not say that.
Oh my God. just now got his message.
Oh, jeez. If that's the case, then we got a problem. A big, huge problem.
Yeah.
Golly. Oh, man. Killing me. Killing me. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm yawning. I shouldn't be yawning. I took me a nap today. Maybe that's why I'm yawning, because I took a nap. Back to single file now, everybody. All the way through the field. Not a whole lot going on at the moment. We've been out here at about 10, 11 laps, so not quite to that pit road yet, but gonna be definitely getting closer. Yeah, Eric, I know exactly. I know it's actually not pronounced Hawaii. That's the way we pronounce it.
It's pronounced Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. Yep.
Hawaii.
Yep, they pronounce it with a V. So we just put the emphasis on the W. That's the way we do it. But yeah, if you ever go to Hawaii, you better pronounce it Hawaii or they will get upset.
I'll go when they build the bridge so I can drive. I ain't flying 5 hours across the
Pacific
Ocean.
Yeah. I used to get the Pacific and the Atlantic confused until I
did too, until I learned sports and what the Pac-10 and the ACC stood for. That's how I can keep them separate.
Yeah, well, the Giant Stadium, when you hit a baseball home run into right field and it goes over and out into the water, that's actually the Pacific Ocean. So that's how I kind of learned it.
Yeah, they call it McCovey's Cove, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yep. Man, Dave Hunt all over the back end of Harold. Lap 55. Been out here now at about 14 laps, so probably start seeing them come down within about 3 or 4 laps. Probably see a few other drivers stay out, go as far as they can. Yeah, one more stop. I believe they can do it on one more. We're going to be coming up on, I think it's going to be close. Got to doing some math in my head here. So lap 56.
That will be close, I think.
It's going to be close. For sure. Let's see here. They can go about 19, 20 laps, so...
What's their fuel percentage, Bub? I don't...
45%.
Was it 45? Okay.
It's about 15 to 20 laps. Pretty close to the 20-lap mark. So 19, 20 laps. So yeah, it's definitely going to be close on fuel. I know Harold's backing off here. It looks like he's going to go ahead and give the lead, let Dave Hunt take over the lead here. So now that's going to put Dave, Andrew, Andy, and Scott Warren, as well as Harold. Looks like Harold's going to just kind of fall in line here. You do burn up more fuel leading because, you know, you're the lead car, so you're going to burn up a lot. So I think Harold's just kind of backing off, maybe wanting to try and save a little bit if he can to get, you know, to where it's just going to take one stop. Of course, I will go ahead and say it. You know, if we get through some green flags, if we get through a green flag stop here, and then they do happen to have a yellow, we will see everybody come down for sure, you know, to make sure they have the fuel to make it. Now, it also depends, too, on how late that yellow comes out. If they have one, we may see a few try to, you know, take that chance, because you can save a little bit under fuel. I know y'all know more. I know, Steven, I know you guys know a little bit more about this car than I do. Y'all drove it. I haven't. So, you know, how much, you know, can you save under yellow? You know, 2 laps, a lap, you know, what do you think it would be? And what would you have to do in a late caution situation? You know, 4 or 5 laps to go.
What are these cars?
These are the Gen 7s. These are the next gens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you never raced these?
No. No.
Whoa, something happened.
Yeah, blinking out. Well, Nathan Warren's blinking out. Rick Seabrand. See, this is what I was seeing earlier. Yeah.
My ATVO, it went haywire.
Yeah.
It's still going haywire.
Nathan Warren, Rick Seabrand,
Yep.
Jason Kinzer. Yep, and they're back now. See, that's odd that happens.
Yep.
Looks like
I've never seen 3 at a time like that.
Now, it looks like Dave Hunt falling back here. Mark Mann right there with him. Mark is, of course, 5 laps down. Here we go. Pit stops. Yep. Dave Hunt, Schroeder, Brigante, Warren, Rothery, Livy, Fudge, all down pit road here. It's going to put them right at the cusp.
Yeah.
They're going to have to save. Either save or hope for a yellow, one of the two.
Oh, man. They'll be at 20 to go when they come back to the line.
Yeah, I would see. We're going to see Workman come down. Crosby
Yep.
Jr. staying out, though. So he is going to be able to go. He's going to take it to 19. As well as Nathan. Alex Giffen, 20.
Yeah, AJ Walker just got black flag.
Oh, no. Anthony English, 20 or 19. And James Mayer, 19. So these guys will be able, I think, make it on one stop. And, yeah, that black flag definitely going to hurt.
Yep, big time.
Yeah. A.J. Walker, yep, on pit road here. And I would imagine we're going to see Crosby Jr. We're going to see Warren. That would be Nathan Warren come down. Yep, and I think Crosby Jr. might have just ran out of fuel, but he's right at pit entrance. And I think the 99 is probably... Nope, 99 did not get a black flag. He got it woed down enough. So Warren, Crosby Jr., Giffen, English, and Mayer all down pit road.
Mark Mann got another lap back.
Or
did he?
No, he's 4 laps down.
Oh, he's 4 laps. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was at 5, though.
He might have been. However, it's still going to got to wait till everything cycles back through here. That might put him one more lap down, but I don't. We'll see how it all cycles through. But with 19 to go, it's definitely going to put some drivers on a bit of a saving call here. See Zachary Workman and company come flying up on Crosby Jr., Nathan Warren, Alex Giffen falling back. Boy, Workman and them just flying around them. That's what happens when you're already up to speed. Sean Stevens up front for the first time. That's not all about where you start. It's about where you finish. Yeah, I won't go to California. If I do go to California, I'm buying everything before I get there. And I'll drive there. So I won't live there. They got too many restrictions.
Yeah, it's bad.
Steven, you been there a few times? Further south being on the East Coast is Wilmington.
North Carolina.
Yeah, UNC Wilmington. Is that the big college there?
Yep.
Furthest north was Great Lakes, where I went to basic.
Yep.
Further south, San Antonio, when we all went with the church that time.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. Furthest west.
Maybe Oklahoma City?
No, I've never been to Oklahoma City. I think Tulsa's the furthest I've been.
Tulsa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see, I thought you had to go like to Shawnee or something.
Yeah,
whenever-
okay, yeah, Shawnee, yeah, I did have to go to Shawnee. So, yeah, Shawnee would have been about the furthest. Yeah, so Shawnee would have been, so. All right, going to be watching it here for the final 16 laps here, folks. There's a lot can happen between now and the white flag. I would say they're spread out, and they are in a way, but in a way they got drivers kind of packed up here too. So definitely going to have to keep a close eye out on anything that may transpire down onto the track. Boy, Harold getting really close to that wall too. Push the daylights out of Les Livy, and you got Dave Hunt pushing the daylights out of Harold. So three drivers right here trying to catch the back end of Alex Gifford, and they're coming. Cutting into the lead a little bit at a time. You also have Anthony English, Rick Seabrands, James Mayer right behind Eric Laurie. This is back here at about 13th, 14th, 15th. So getting down to the wire here. Being stalked by a mountain lion at night? Yeah, no, thank you. I know when they built the Fort Smith Pavilion here, Fort Smith, there was a lot of, I don't know if I want to say they were mountain lions or some type of, cat, big feline cat, and there was so many of them they actually had to hire people locally to come in and start clearing them out because they were attacking the workers that was building the Fort Smith Pavilion buildings. Yep.
I don't remember that.
I remember it. Yep. You been to Moore? I didn't know you been to Moore.
Yeah, when I was working for the fundraiser, we had a convention over there.
Oh, okay.
It was right after their second tornado, so I got to see damage up close.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
I just seen pictures of it. I seen it when it formed on that weather center. But man.
Yeah, it was bad. I got to see the elementary school.
All right, 13 to go. Looking at it. Man, it's going to be...
It's going to be close, bub.
Yeah, it will be. I'm looking to see here. Be 20 laps for Sean Stevens. It'll be 21 for Schroeder, Bergante, and Scott Warren. I think Jeff Crosby Jr., Nathan Warren, Alex Giffen, I think they're going to be okay, as well as Anthony English, James Mayer, just based on the laps they ran. Of course, these guys back here, too, like Rick Seabrands, you know, he's been out here 8 laps. I think he's going to be okay. I think these guys back here are also saving a little bit, too. So, it's going to be close. Under green conditions. Of course, like I said, we get a yellow, then some drivers are going to have to make a decision. Yeah, all in the low 180s. Yeah, they're back here saving. Now, the guys up front, Bubba, they're not. They're not saving. I mean, they're a low 180s into the quarters, but, man, they go up to like 190 on the front back stretch, so they're definitely not saving up here.
Alex Giffen just hit 190, so.
Yeah, but they're going to burn up that fuel up front if they keep it up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got 10 to go, and yeah, oh, that's going to be close.
What's a front back stretch? When you stretch your front, and then you stretch your back. That's a front back stretch. That's the opposite of a back front.
Wow.
Got him! Oh, it's so good. We have a good time in chat. I love it. I love it. We ain't pros by any means. We have fun in chat. We have fun broadcasting. If I was a professional, I definitely wouldn't be doing this on iRacing.
No.
But I enjoy what I do. I meet a lot of people. Man, I met so many people over my 10 years of doing this. And August 1st was actually 10 years, so.
Yeah, it was. I just do it just to pick on you, Eric and Steven.
Sounds about right. We do keep it PG 13 and a half. Yeah, 13 and a half for sure. Yeah. Sometimes we'll hit that PG 14 mark, but try to keep it at least PG 13 and a half. Yeah, we could, but it wouldn't be as much fun. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't look at chat. You know, I really don't. I think I would be honestly lost. All right, well, with that lap, that is going to be 7 to go. Drivers did come down. Oh, Harold Rothery with a boo-boo on pit road. Oh, no. Dave Hunt, Les Levy also down. Looks like Les. Yep, Les is coming down too. So it looks like some drivers back here not able to make it. So that begs the question, who else is not going to be able to make it? And you know when Les pits...
Yes.
Oh, we got
a caution.
Yellow.
Where did that
What?
happen at?
Not sure.
Not seeing nothing.
Did somebody hit the
Was
button?
it Dave Hunt?
Oh, it might have been. It might have been, Dave, coming off of pit road. Hang on a minute. So he was coming off of pit road, hit the gas, hit that bump, and it just shot him down.
Yep.
I don't know why that was a yellow, because he was off of the racing surface, but
I didn't see anything else.
no, that was the only thing that I seen. Interesting. Well, this is just going to change everything up.
Everett.
Right, Everett? Right? Yeah, I don't. And that's weird, too, because under 10 to go, it's, all cautions are done by iRacing, regardless of what happens. So, yeah, that was a little strange that that got thrown like that. But, iRacing being iRacing, sometimes it throws it, sometimes it don't. So, in this case, it did throw it. So, well, with that being said,
now they can make it.
I think the drivers up front here are going to be pretty solid. I wouldn't say they're going to be solid. They're going to have to still probably save a little bit if they have not saved enough. But Jeff Crosby Jr., Nathan Warren, Alex Giffen, Anthony English, Rick Seabrands, and James Mayer, I think they're going to be okay if they can hang on. Now, remember, 2 GWC attempts. We might be under that first attempt here. If the lights don't go off this coming up time by, then we will be under one. And, yeah, I think iRacing's having some problems here because Jeff Crosby Jr. blinked out. Pretty much everybody blinked out. And I'm not dropping frames, so it's definitely not me.
Oh, there they go again.
Yeah, there they go again. Yep. Nathan Warren, and that was the 4 of Rick Seabrands that did it that time.
Yeah, I thought it was Rick. I wasn't.
Yeah, it was Rick. Everett, who's ready? I don't think we're ready for 4 wide. Maybe after the white flag we'll get 4 wide. We definitely don't want 4 wide before then.
We had 3.5 wide a while ago.
Yeah, 3.5 wide. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's talking about GWC attempt. Is this going to be a GWC attempt, Bubba? Let's see here. Lights should go off the pace car, and they did.
They did, yep.
This is going to be still regulation, folks. So 3 to go. Of course, it'll be a GWC attempt regulation. It's not going to be one of the attempts.
An unofficial one, I guess. You could say.
Unofficial GWC attempt. Yeah. We'll go green, and then we got to get back to the line to get to the white flag, and then, if we get to the white flag, whatever happens after that happens. If we get a yellow before the white flag, we will be officially in the GWC attempts, and there is only 2 of those, so this is unofficial. Yeah, under 10 to go, iRacing cautions only. That way there is no finger pointing. Eric, you are correct on that. So That way nobody can blame anybody about it. And, you know, it's just there. And I still don't understand why that one was a yellow when Dave was off, you know, the only car off of the track and, you know, not even on the racing surface. But that's our racing for you, so... Our racing has a mind of its own sometimes. I've seen it to where there'd be a big old wreck, too, and there's no yellow, so... Tabletop football. Well, all right, here we go. Unofficial GWC attempt coming up. Pace cars down to the not safe pit road here tonight. Here we go. Boy, Anthony all over the back of the 33. Boy, gave him a shove. And I would say 3/4, but that was about a half. So it was a shove and a half. Not shove and 3/4. So gotta get to the white flag. Yeah. Where they keep bobbing and bobbing. And bobbing.
Not bobbing for apples either.
No, not bobbing for apples either. Nathan Warren up front. Gonna try to lead them to the white flag. 3 wide, Workman right up the gut.
Yeah, if they're not careful.
Oh, yeah, if they're not careful, boy, they're gonna have to have a mind of their own here. Out of turn number 4. White flag in the air. If they wreck now, it doesn't matter. One more lap to go, folks.
There we go.
Now, if they want to go 4 wide, they can.
Yep.
I wouldn't rule it out.
They're probably going to wreck. Yeah, they're wrecking in the back now.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We
Nope,
still
it
go.
don't.
We still have to go. Anthony English on the bottom, getting a shove by Alex Giffen. And no, Nathan around, wrecking behind him. Anthony English to the front. Is Giffen going to try and make a move here? No, it doesn't look like it. Anthony English, wait, he did, but it's not enough.
It's not nope, not too late. He made that move too late.
Made the move too late. However, Anthony going to grab the win out here tonight. Alex Giffen in a P2. And Rick Seabrands, after overcoming a lot out here tonight, is going to grab a P3 here this evening. And it looks like Anthony English did destroy his car here. Yeah, so, and doesn't look like he's probably going to be able to do any burnouts here. Looks like Mark might have lost control. And, oh, Mark got right into the wall. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show, folks. We're going to talk to the drivers here, and I think Anthony was already locked in, but with this win, definitely going to be in for sure. So hang tight, and I'll be right back. Well, alrighty, folks. Well, I've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to go ahead and pull up that number 4 here this evening. I know he had already taken it behind the wall here, and you know, he had to overcome everything, and there it goes. It finally drug him up here. Rick, yeah, you know, after overcoming everything out here tonight, pit road problems, problems on the track.
Hey, I wasn't the only one with the pit road problems,
No.
thankfully. I drove by there a couple times. It looked like people were looked like pit road was on fire. There was so much smoke down there. But golly, you know, I told you last week, these cars are an absolute handful here, man. They just, you know, under braking, they are super, super tricky, and yeah, they were just kind of whipping around tonight for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was something else, and I think we even discussed it last week too, you know, and I don't know who I was discussing it with. Might have been you, talking about these runs. You know, if these runs come, you got to take them. You can't back off of it. You know.
Yeah, yeah. And we also talked about last week a new winner being the 10th different winner this week. So yeah, that was that's something else. You know, it's just it's super, super competitive over here, man. And you know, credit to Anthony for keeping his car under him all night, man. It was really, really drivers had their hands full tonight for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So, of course, the regular season finale, you know, after tonight, we'll lock up the top 16, whoever they may be. You're going to be one of them. We already know that. But whoever the other drivers are, you know, you got 5 races to, you know, knock it out in that. It's not based off elimination, so it's straight 16 drivers, straight 5 races. You know, whoever's at the top of the leaderboard, of course, is your champion. But you know, now that the regular season is completed, I know a little bit of the nerves, I guess you could say, are probably knocked off, but now the bigger picture starts. Now is where everybody's got to really lock in. So you know, I know old weight of Daytona, the track itself is not easy, but when you put these cars on it, it makes it a bit more difficult.
Yeah, and I hope everybody enjoyed the braking and everything else that this car offers with this track and car combo, because I think it comes up like second race in the chase, so it's pretty quick right out the gate. Yeah, this is definitely one of those tracks that we're going to have circled on our calendar. That, you know, this is going to be one that's going to be we like to call these make or break races. You know what I mean? If you have a bad night, you know, in the chase that early, and it's, you know, because of something like that, like braking or something, or just getting loose, and it's going to make it hard to recover, man, because 5 races ain't long, and somebody's going to nail all them races and probably become a Premier Series champion.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, I do see Atlanta on the schedule twice. So we got Atlanta round 1, 08 Daytona.
One of those, the third one is ISS. They got that. That's mixed up. So ISS is supposed to be in there.
Okay.
So yeah, we're going to do one of each track, and you know, ISS was like one of the funner tracks this season too.
Yeah, IRSS should be round 3. Yeah. So we got Atlanta, 08 Daytona, round 2. You just touched on it. IRSS for round 3, Talladega round 4, and then of course back to the new Daytona for round 5. So man, we got a mixture of tracks. Boy, this is gonna be interesting.
Whoever prevails is definitely gonna earn it with that gauntlet of tracks, you know, coming right out the gate with Atlanta, and then 08, boy, there's not going to be no rest. You're going to have your feet in the fire the whole time to get as many points as you can.
Yeah, definitely. So, well, awesome job out here tonight, Rick. Of course, go, you know, rest up. Awesome job, P3.
No
I mean, after surviving the mayhem down there, I know you've got a few final thoughts, shout-outs, things you would like to give before you go, you know, celebrate, get rest up for the chase. So, you know, mike's yours, bud.
Congrats to Anthony. I think that tonight might lock up the regular season championship for him. So congrats to him. Good job on him. Good job to Giffen being in the mix up there, having a look at it. Good effort by him, and you guys for broadcasting the race. All the fans at home for watching. And get ready for playoffs start next week. Playoff time.
Yep, playoff time already. All right, Rick, go celebrate. We'll see you next week, buddy.
All right, thanks.
See you, bud. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our P2 finisher here tonight. Alex Giffen from Giffen Plumbing. Alex, you made a late move there. I I don't know. We'll talk about it here in just a second. But I got to say, man, started 13th, finishing P2. Definitely, had a really good night. And we got to talk about it. Awesome job, buddy. Okay, you there?
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad. I hit the wrong button.
All right. Well, back to the question. You had a good night. You made a late move there on Anthony. We'll kind of walk us through your race out here tonight, and that move there coming down to the final lap and out of turn number 4.
Yeah, I mean, me and Jeff and Nathan. I mean, I think we could have made it on fuel there. I was really close, but that late caution come out, and of course we stayed out, got up to 3rd, and just prayed for some help, man. And Rick stayed with me. I tried to stay on Nathan. He moved up. Then they kind of bobbled up behind me, and I didn't think I had any help. I didn't think Jeff was going to be close enough to push me past Anthony, so I just tried to stay on him and get as much run as I could, and just go for it. I'm not in the championship, so didn't want to wreck nobody or do anything stupid. So I just wanted to make sure I was clear before I made my move.
Well, I love Anthony. I love talking to Anthony. But, if I'm offered a Klondike bar, I'm going to wreck him. I'm just playing. No. I love Klondike bars, and I joke about it all the time. The old saying, "What would you do for a Klondike bar?" I love Anthony to death, and I know you made a last ditch move there. Now, was you thinking about maybe making a move earlier, or was that the plan, making it later and hoping that it would slow him down some?
Honestly, I've been hung out so much. I just didn't trust the process, and just waited. Might have waited too late, but hey, I'm happy with 2nd. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'm improving. That puts together a couple top 10s in a row for me here, and that's what I've been working on. So I'm happy.
Yeah, hey, be happy, man. Awesome job. I know they're going to get into the chase here coming up next week, and 16 drivers, like you said, probably not in it, but I know you're probably going to be out here racing, and going to try to get a victory and the best finish you can. So jumping into the first race of that, which is Atlanta. How do you feel about Atlanta?
I mean, I always love Atlanta. I hope I do good. Gonna damn sure give it a whirl.
All righty.
Lay the hammer down.
Yeah. That's
how we do.
Pretty much what you got to do. All righty, bud. Well, awesome job on a P2 here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, things you want to get before you go celebrate and get ready for next week?
I just shout out to OP Racing, man. It's coming a good league again, so was happy to be here.
All righty, Alex. We'll go celebrate your P2 out here tonight. We will see you next week, bud. Awesome job.
Thank you.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. And we're not going to interview him already, folks. No, I'm just playing. Anthony. Wow.
Joshua. Wow.
Man. 10 races. 10 different winners.
Isn't that crazy?
That's insane, man.
I wouldn't have guessed that if anybody said that before we started the season. That's for sure. I figured somebody would have come up here and snagged 2 or 3 or something.
Well, it didn't happen. And, going into the season, nobody expects having, different winners each race. And, ending out the regular season on a high note, with a win, 10th different winner. Probably, I think are you the regular season champion by chance?
I do not know for sure. I'm not going to speak for it, but I think I made enough points to hop McCullough.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
It depends on how the drop weeks do their thingy majigger, but I do think I did pass him with how things will lay out.
Now, have you already
But we'll see.
updated the points?
No, I don't know. I think it's probably working on them now.
Okay. All right. So I guess we will kind of wait on that. So let's not worry about that right now. You're already locked into the chase, but kind of talk about the racing out here tonight, man. It was a great race. A lot of action, a lot of fuel saving until that late caution. How did it go for you from the start to, I would say, the end? But we already kind of know how it ended. So make sure, bud.
Oh, honestly, I mean, it was a lot of riding. I mean, even from the start, I didn't try to make many moves, whatever. I just stayed that top lane with Crosby Jr. and everybody until pits, and even after pits and stuff like that, just did the same thing, just tried to stay in line. And at that point, we were in a little bit of a fuel strategy, trying to just save as much as we could, make that last stop, before stage not that long, and then we ended up getting that caution, so it helped us a little bit on getting some of our TP back, and then had a decent shot at it for stage, so tried, and they wrecked behind us and gave old Schrody the stage win. So congrats on Schrody for the stage win, and then by the time we went green, I think we all talked about it for 5 or 6 laps if we even knew if we could even closely get to like a one-stop race. And it came down to the point where it was super close. Like when me, Rick, and Jim made that final pit stop. I think it's the same lap that Alex, Nate, and Crosby Jr. pit too. We were able to get to that certain lap and stuff, and we ended up pitting late. Even though we lost the field after the pit, it's what gave us the TP when we got this late caution, as we had enough fuel to actually be able to stay out, and we had enough fuel to do at least one more green-white checkered, which was cool too. So even if there was an accident on the last one, we had just enough to do one green-white checkered. But if it went to 2, we would have been screwed.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, the ending there was just wild. It's hard to choose and decide what lane's going to do what, and sometimes one lane will do things you don't understand, and sometimes they'll do things you don't understand. And so you're just trying to figure out what lane's going to do the best for you for that corner and the next straightaway. And I think me and Jim were thinking about jumping below Crosby Jr. and Nate, and right when we decided to go, Alex in that bottom line got a hell of a run, and I ended up getting in front of Alex. And from there on, it was just Alex was pushing me so good, it broke us up a little bit, and I was surprised he didn't make the move sooner. But
I was too.
but yeah, big shout out to Alex. I mean, he pretty much stuck with me till the line though, so he's the reason why I won. I mean, he could have definitely probably won it tonight if he would have took it to the outside a little earlier. He said that a couple of the guys that were behind us were pretty far back, so it would have been close, but I think he had a damn good shot if he would have took it.
Yeah, if it would have made that move a little bit sooner, I think it would have probably put y'all side by side across the line. Of course, I know, Rick was coming up, as well as, Crosby Jr., they were coming, but I don't think there would have been enough time for them to really get up there. I think y'all would have hit the line side by side, to be honest.
Yeah, it would have been close, but he ended up sticking with me more than anything. So big shout out to him for pushing me to the win. I got mad respect for the guys, so I'll do my best here one of these nights to try to pay it back.
Yeah, well, I know we're going to be getting into the chase here. 5 races. It's all about points. There's no elimination, so it's straight up.
No drop weeks.
Yeah,
Yep.
no drop weeks. So if you don't make it, that it just.
Yeah, I just went through this on Thursday, and it didn't end well. Let's just say that way. So I'm definitely hoping for a lot better luck this one.
Right. So, with that being said, round number 1 coming up Atlanta next week. You are going to be one of the 16 drivers. So how do you feel about Atlanta to start things off?
Do you really got to ask me that? I love me some Atlanta.
Well, I would ask you about IRSS, but it's race 3, so.
I like IRSS too. That place is definitely growing on me. I hated it at the beginning, but now I really do enjoy it.
Is there a track you don't like?
We raced it tonight. Probably what's funny is the track I probably like the least is the one I probably do the best at.
That sounds about right.
And that's 08. Like I like it, but I don't like it. I don't like it as much as I like the other ones. You know, like the
Yeah.
other 5 tracks, they're definitely higher on my list.
You really got to put yourself in a good spot here at '08. If you're not in a good spot or a decent spot, the odds are not really good. And
Yeah, it's a TP race. It's
yeah.
it's definitely a track position race. It's TP for track position, not the stuff you put on your ball. Everybody listening. Let it go.
All righty, Anthony. Well, awesome job on the win out here tonight. 10 races, 10 different winners. Great showing by everybody here in the regular season. I think the chase is going to be just as good, if not better. So, awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Any, final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight?
A big thank you, and then a big thank you to Max Speed and you, Josh, Jeremy, Steve, and everybody that did everything that you guys do for OP and all of our series and all that. Same with, still wishing Steven good recovery or quick recovery over his knee surgery. He's recovering from that. So, big shout out to Steven. We hope you're back soon, and everything you guys do, is awesome. So, next shout out workmen and all the admins and stuff that do what they do over here to keep it rolling. I'm a little part of that, but I've kind of stepped back a little bit and watched Workman and Jimmy and them guys take care of it, and it's been working out. So big shout out to them guys. All the guys that we've been running with tonight. All the guys have been running with most of the time. Jim, Rick, Andrew, all those guys. Mark, shoot me if I forget to tell him, say him, but he's got a lot to be. But yeah, big shout out to all those guys. Big shout out to Alex for pushing me for the win. Big shout out to everybody that's done what they've done for OP, for the sponsorships and everything this season. All the racers that showed up. Jeremy Stanley for paying me the new, I call it the Midnight Purple box machine. So big shout out for the new paid job from Jeremy. I love it. And then, my beautiful girlfriend and family were able to watch it at home on the stream. And everybody. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, you're welcome. I don't know, just can we all just get along and be happy?
Right? Totally agree with that one. 100,000%. Totally agree with it. All righty, Anthony. Well, awesome win. I know we still got some racing to go here. Not done with Mondays, and I did manage to get interview from Saturday, Sunday, because the guy that won it Saturday won it Sunday, so it actually worked out.
I know.
So
I was there.
Yeah. So
Snap sweeping all the damn races.
Oh man, y'all's gonna have to
first seat witness of this. First seat witness, because I was only a couple cars back and they both raced.
So I'm looking forward to the of course not only the playoffs in Premier, but we got playoffs starting up in Unlimited Series on Saturday too, starting Saturday. So there's a lot of playoffs going on.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad Thursday done with, because dealing with 1 or 2 is bad, but if you have to deal with all 4 at the same time, oh my gosh, I'm dealing with 3 right now. As of going into next week, I'll be dealing with 3. So actually, technically 4 with Sunday too. Because Sunday's in the playoffs too. So
we're already there.
Yeah, racing the next few weeks is just hectic. There's no sleeping.
No sleeping and barely working.
No sleeping.
All righty, Anthony, we'll go celebrate your win out here tonight. Congratulations, buddy. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you much, man. Have a good one.
You too, bud. All right, Anthony English with a win out here tonight. 10 races, 10 different winners. And the points are updated. We're going to leave you all on a cliffhanger. How about that? So we'll get the top 16 as well as the regular season champion on that next week. So stay tuned for that. Getting down here to the official results here tonight. Anthony English grabbed the win out here tonight. Again, congratulations to Anthony on the win. 10th different winner in 10 races. Man, that's outstanding by these guys. Alex Giffen making a late race move, but hey, P2, not too shabby. Awesome job, Alex, there on a P2. Rick Seabrands in 3rd. Jeff Crosby Jr. in 4th. Zachary Workman 5th. Les Levy 6th. Andy Brigante 7th. Jesse Meyer in 8th. Scott Warren 9th. And James Mayer 10th. Sean Stevens in 11th, Christopher McCullough in 12th, Dave Hunt 13th, Andrew Schroeder 14th, Nathan Warren 15th, Mike Fudge 16th, Christopher Jordan 17th, AJ Walker in 18th, Harold Rothery 19th, and Eric Laurie 20th, Mark Mann 21st, Jason Kinzer in 22nd. Jason could just not get that made up here tonight. But again, congratulations goes to Anthony English on the win here tonight. Great regular season by everybody. Of course, the 5-race playoffs, 5-race chase, however you want to look at it. It's really not a playoff because there's no elimination. It's more of a chase next week. That all starts next Monday. We will be off the rest of the week. Back in action Saturday, right here on MaxspeedTV for the first round of the playoffs there for the OP Unlimited series. Right here on MaxspeedTV. But that's going to do it here tonight. Thank you all. Thanks. Big shout out to our sponsor out here tonight, the Crosbys, for sponsoring the regular season finale. Jeff Crosby Jr., Sr., and the other Crosbys that are out there. Crosby Sr., of course, get to feeling better. Steven, I know you're probably still hurting as well. You get to feeling better, buddy. Glad to see you both in chat out here tonight. And glad to see everybody out there here in chat as well. Good turnout, and we all have fun, even though we do have some haters that do show up from time to time. But, you know, when they see all the moderators in chat, I know they get scared. So we don't have too much problems. And when we do, well, I've got some great mods out there that'll take care of it. And, you know, if y'all can't if y'all don't get to it before I do, then, well, banhammer. So, that's always a possibility, too. So, awesome job, everybody. Stay safe. Thank you all again. And, of course, have a good night.